Hey everyone, welcome to the Permission to Hustle podcast. It's Audrey today. Today is the start of a new day, a new week, a new you. And that is the beauty about life. You can make any day, whatever day it is, all about a new beginning. And so I started in our Permission to Hustle group. And if you're not part of our Facebook group, I would love you to head on over and join it because it is something that we genuinely post in every single day. All inspiration, motivation, how to get your business moving, how to make your dreams happen, how to take your passion and turn it into a business. But the one thing that I've always felt that a lot of the entrepreneurial sites or female empowerment sites that I go to and I read and I digest and I really, really love, a lot of them don't concentrate on the physical piece of you. And when I say that, I mean, are you taking care of you on the health front? Are you working out? Are you going to the doctor regularly? Are you doing the things that you need to do to make sure that you're the best vessel, the best version of you to make your dreams come true? And I've always felt that, this is me talking personal here, but I've always felt that on the days that I wake up overwhelmed, chaotic, looking at a messy house, nothing is put away, my kids aren't listening to me, my husband forgets to put gas in my car. I mean, you name it. We all know those laundry lists that can happen. And all of a sudden I start to feel this anxiety, this overwhelming feel of just, okay, I'm waving the white flag. But then I can't wave the white flag because I have to work and I have to do good work. I can't just coast through the day. And so the one thing that I've realized throughout the course of my life is that when I take even 20 or 30 minutes for myself, and it could be as simple as just walking around my block, taking a bike ride, taking a long shower, things like that actually really do help me. And they really do take maybe a morning of chaos and somehow, some way, make a little pixie dust or glitter sprinkle over the top of my head, go, okay, it's not so bad. We can work through this. And so that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to really help anybody else out there who's going through any sort of stress or chaos. I wanted to make sure that you were taking care of you. And so I had proposed in our Permission to Hustle group 30 days to walk, run, bike, whatever it is, however you cover it, 1 mile. So we've been calling it 1 mile for 30 days. And we are, I believe now, more than halfway done. But this is what I love about it. You can join whenever you want to join. You can start whenever you want to start. And you can stay with it for as long as you want to stay with it. I am somebody who loves to be able to get out there and do something, whether it's playing tennis or whether it's even just playing basketball with my kids. But committing to doing 1 mile for 30 days is a whole different animal. And I'm going to be honest with you, over the last maybe 2 weeks or so of doing this, there was one night I got home from a really long day and I was exhausted. It was 9:30, it was dark out. And I said to my husband, you know what? I committed to doing this with Permission to Hustle. I only didn't commit to doing it. I actually started it. So I can't not do my 1 mile today. So he looked at me like I was crazy, but I said, I'm going to go walk around the block. He's like, but it's dark out. And I'm like, I know that. So if I'm not back in 20 minutes, come drive around looking for me. But and we live in a safe neighborhood, so I really am kidding. But I went out and I walked for literally 20 minutes to get that mile in. And I've said it and I'll say it again. It doesn't matter how you do that 1 mile. If you're going to jog it, if you're going to walk it, if you're going to bike it, if you're going to swim it, if you're going to walk around. We had one woman email us and I literally put on my steps to see how many steps I walked. And I walked around Target for over 1 mile. Does that count? With a question mark. And I said, yes, that 1000% counts because you walked. You did it. You were conscious of your steps. You were conscious of doing something for you. And I know that it's not in everybody's life to be able to do this every single day. But I wanted to be able to throw the challenge out just so that you were mindful of it. Just so that you knew it was out there for you to try to fit in. I now know after doing this for a little bit over 2 weeks that it takes me about 15 minutes to walk a mile. And I can run a mile in about 8 to 9 minutes. So now when I'm looking at my day and it's busy and it's, oh my God, how am I going to fit in a mile? I go, you know what? You can fit in 10 minutes. If I can't fit in 10 minutes for myself, to do something for myself, then something's wrong with my life. And then that's a whole other can of worms that I have to think about. But genuinely think about that. If you can't fit in 10 minutes for a run, 15 minutes for a walk, 20 minutes for a bike ride, And I was even joking around. I don't care if you crawl it. I don't care if you're on the ground with your child crawling around the house getting a mile in. Just get the mile in. So I wanted to encourage everybody out there that's listening to this. We're doing this challenge, and I'm going to try to keep doing these throughout the year. So this won't be the only time we do it. But I know that even if you listen to this and it's weeks and weeks past when I actually did create this podcast, I want you to look at the next 30 days for yourself and do the challenge for you. Can you do 1 mile for 30 days? Can you do that for yourself? Because I'm going to tell you what, this is something that I really am now speaking to you from, and I think we're about 17 days in at this point. I feel great. I genuinely feel great. And the summer is always the most stressful time for me because I'm trying to balance my 5 children home, a heavy work schedule, people in my personal life thinking that I don't work, especially if they see me out and about, but I have my computer, I'm at the pool, I'm trying to bang through work. It's a really stressful time for me. The last 17 days of doing this has been life-changing for me in terms of seeing just how much I genuinely needed the outlet, but the consistent outlet. Not the, okay, listen, I can fit in a workout on Monday and Thursday this week. And that's usually how I used to fit in my fitness. What does my week look like? When can I fit it in? And I would always try to do more than a mile. I'd maybe run 3 miles or go to the gym and do like a cardio class for an hour, go to a yoga class for 90 minutes. Those things take preparation. I need to make sure I have 90 minutes to do this task. This does not involve preparation. It's literally just making sure you get your mile in. Pop your child in a stroller. I had my son one day just come out and run with me. It's just steps to be able to get it done. And you can get it done. But I'm going to tell you right now, mentally, physically, emotionally, it's been great to have the consistency of every single day just doing that. And I'll be honest with you too, which is an extra perk. I can already tell just from the running, my legs feel stronger. My arms feel stronger. I've been doing some weights when I've been doing my walking too. That's a piece of it, the physical piece. That is not the reason I wanted to do this challenge with people. I really wanted the challenge to be about the mental and emotional piece of it. But the physical piece too has been great as well. It's like an extra added bonus. But I want to encourage everybody to get out there, do your mile, give yourself your 30 days. If 30 days seems too overwhelming for you, then give yourself 14 days or 15 days, whatever, to give yourself a week to do something every day, because you're going to see how good it makes you feel. And you're going to want to keep doing it. So that is my podcast for the day. I hope you guys have a great day. Again, make sure you head over to our Facebook group, Permission to Hustle. Follow us on Instagram. We're going to make it easy for you too over there, Permission to Hustle. And as always, make sure you're giving yourself permission to hustle, whatever that hustle may be.